Hey everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Stray Gods. I know I kind of hinted at maybe being done with this series, but I've been like way too obsessed with it and like re-listening to the love song between Grace and Apollo like way too many times to be done with this. So we're going to be doing a run through now of Romancing Pan because I'm beyond curious how that goes, because like obviously like Persephone and Apollo are with you like the whole time, so that makes a little more sense. But I'm really curious what happens with Romancing Pan and how that works at the end, who sits on the throne, because whoever you romance previously, whether it be Persephone or Apollo, like sits at the head of the chorus before the chorus is disbanded. And if I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to pick either Persephone or Apollo to go with, which I think I'm gonna end up going with Apollo, but I'm still gonna romance Pan, I think. Well, I think that's the whole point of this, is that I'm romancing Pan, even though I've done the others. But I was trying to like think this all through. I've already selected what I'm going to be using for my color, so I picked blue because I think that's going to have the most interesting impact with Pan specifically, because it gives me new dialogue options. So we're going to jump into it. You know, when I loaded this up, I thought it would have saved because I was on the map, but I guess not. So this is where we're about to meet Pan. Oh, poor Grace.
Grace!
Hey, Freddy.
Hi. Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came
been
home,
kidnapped.
the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Oh, it did. Something most definitely did.
Did something happen to you?
I mean, I'm gonna just be honest.
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Yep.
One of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
Oh,
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone?
Because I didn't have it with
So what
me.
exactly are you the god of? Late night lattes? Skipping bed
Pan.
practice?
He's still my favorite. Did he hit his head on the thing? There's,
Freddy? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god
I like
thing.
that he just walked in the front door, by the way. Like,
Hi there.
no issues.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I'm...
Another one of the gods, I'm guessing.
Right, sure, I should have realized.
Look, hey.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns.
He's great.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan.
So what
So you
else
call me
then
that,
are you known
If
of?
you must call me anything.
He really
Pan
does give me
of the Greek
beatnik
gods.
vibes.
Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
Nope, nope. He is
The days of idols being
legit.
called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
Yeah.
I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
I mean, right now, yes. I've always wanted to ask this question, and now I get to.
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Well,
Is it
I'm glad.
baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
That's
Whoa,
fair.
wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
now
you gotta
you've
catch
done
up.
You've gone and upset the mortal.
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
I told you
While
before.
also standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
Yep.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
Well,
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
I mean, yes.
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Because you
Oh,
are.
I can guarantee it.
Okay,
I love
Freddy.
Pan.
Have a seat. Let's talk.
For what was it? Okay, we're gonna get 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and a half.
That's it?
3.5 hours.
Huh?
I guess.
Took 3.5 hours to explain
Do
that.
you believe in this, Grace?
I mean,
Sure, but
3.5 hours. I could have summarized that in like a half hour.
Magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
3.5
I
hours.
have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
What happens if I romance you and then take the throne? I just in Hades in hell. How do I? If I do that, can you come back?
I'm really sorry to drag you into all this.
What, are you kidding? I
Is
would
that
be
how I do
majorly
this?
pissed if you hadn't.
Really?
Grace, mythology is my jam. If anyone's gonna get turned into stone, it should be me. Well, let's go find that
You
killer.
know, can we not foreshadow?
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Thanks, Pan.
Speaking of killers,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Without a paddle.
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
Oh, right,
a
a little
bird
birdie.
told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
he's not gonna tell
Hermes?
you, Grace.
Hermes.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies.
That's fair.
I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am.
More like to clean your
You're
guilty
welcome.
conscience, but I'm here for this. I already know what's in it for him, and I know he's not the killer, so let's just...
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My new powers.
My powers.
Music, art,
Look,
passion.
let's
you
be
are
honest.
the last muse, and all these are now your province.
So, I'm curious. Did all the muses have, like, the same amount of power? Like, they could all control, like, song and literature and, I don't know, acting or something all at the same time? Or when there was 3 of them alive, did they each, like, have a region? Like, one had spoken, one had written, and one had, like, physical performance or something? Like, you know, carving and that? I don't know.
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing.
Is that how that
Does
started?
That mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yep. Like you about to find
yeah,
out.
I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
Okay, but how does that help me find
Why do we have
Calliope's
soundproofing
murderer?
in that one
Allow
corner?
me to
What does that do?
expedite the process of understanding.
What does that soundproofing there
Now
do?
then, close your eyes.
Why is it there and not on the other
You hear
wall?
that?
Is it just to get rid of
It's coming
reverb?
from you.
Wouldn't it make more
When you
sense to get the
sing,
reverb off
What
from the
emotion
front of
does
you?
it summon?
Like I'd
I
put
don't know.
soundproofing back there because
You
I have a
open your
neighbor
eyes,
wall, but
you
my
look into the
soundproofing is
crowd,
here
and you feel.
because I'm in a corner.
Powerful.
Yeah. Still always gonna love that.
Grace, you know that you're
And now
lost
for his song. I do have to side with Pan to get that romance, don't I?
Don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you.
Mm-hmm.
All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy.
So for the horns,
This is all me.
when you're Pan,
What do I do?
does it
Start singing.
suddenly sprout out of the head?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
When you get Pan's mantle, like when you get his idol on, does it come out suddenly or
How the
did
hell did you find me? This
Roll
is
with
the
it.
weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad?
Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't
Lost
follow.
little girl.
Are those really actual horns?
control.
And this singing is so hard to swallow.
I know.
Can you
let's
hear
just-
me, Grace? What's going on?
Song.
Well, I'm in charge.
You had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control. Cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not over.
This is new for me.
This was a drink, I'd be drinking it.
I don't like that look on your
Someone
face,
is dead
Pan.
And I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine.
Damn.
This is my time, time to shine.
He's not upset I called him a goat.
Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
No.
Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you
Oh.
could feel this. It's kind of unreal.
Oh. I'm sorry,
Grace,
Freddy.
have you gone delirious?
A little bit, yeah.
Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
By mysterious men.
Grace, I'm worried that this guy has got to you.
Don't think Freddy is ready to let go of you.
What?
There's so much easier to explain, but all I want is to sing it again. It's my time, time to shine.
Damn.
This is my time, time to shine.
Okay. What are you gonna do now then?
Good question. It's my choice, right?
Totally. This is all you.
Let him
Grace, be
let them all
careful.
do together. We all need to get along, man. I'm gonna pick this choice every time.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Just like how crazy Pan's face gets.
Shut up. This is a wreck. If I had four hands, I'd grab you both by the neck. This is my life and it's happening to me. If we can't
Ooh.
work this out, it's just gonna be my time.
Ooh.
Time to shine. My time.
Oh, don't tell me I picked.
Taking us both for a ride.
I could go it alone. Time to shine.
Oh. What happens if I go solo? I get my butt kicked that way.
I'm sorry, Freddy. If you're forcing me to choose, well, I guess I've got to go with Pan.
Yep.
You're
Sorry.
kidding me. Can't you see what he is, Grace?
I need him, Freddy. He can help me.
As opposed
Just that
to
look.
me, who's of no help whatsoever.
He has
That, my dear, is the power of a muse.
he has
To draw out
literally
the
the
truth
next
from
he
within.
knows all the answers already.
I trust you can
He's
see how
just-
that might be useful in your investigation.
I think so.
I think so. So I can make people do anything?
Not
If I
quite,
meant you could make them do anything, I would have said you could make them do anything.
but I
No,
can't.
Grace. You pull truth from within. But it is their truth, and not yours.
Valid.
A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Makes sense.
You
Makes
find
sense.
this helpful? Grace, he oozes. Ugh.
Grace is not wrong, dear lady. I am the most benevolent of benefactors. For all your
Yeah.
powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide.
I'm sorry, Freddy.
An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Well,
Her address? Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One
you're
I
just
hope
having
you'll
so much
remember
fun
in
with this.
Future dealings.
How do I get him to get all flustered? Yeah, because I want him flustered after this.
guess that'll help you. It's weird to think of a god with a home address.
Yeah.
You're not coming along?
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Yeah, that's true.
Then maybe what I need is the help of a fellow idol.
Ah.
I don't do backup. I do martinis.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go
Thanks.
check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Thanks. Well, I have an address. And that's where I'm going to be going next. Okay, so this is where Calliope lives. This is where the thing is. We live over here. Persephone's club is somewhere over here. Isn't this Olympus? Or this? One of these is Olympus? Somewhere over here. Apollo lives down over here. I think. Okay, look, I just decided to read this out of my own curiosity, but I laughed way too hard at this line, so I'm just gonna read the whole thing real quick. I'm back the morning after the ringer, having just discovered that I'm some kind of ancient muse, and guess who shows up at the apartment out of the blue? This idol's name is Pan, half goat and half Smex on wheels, or at least he seems to think so, which is the quickest burn I've ever heard. Pan's one slick customer, but at least he showed me how to use my powers. Athena and the chorus didn't even do that. Did they? Sure, Pan wanted a favor back in return for cluing me in, but it's worth it. Without him, after all, I'd be sitting back at the apartment Googling Muse. God, you'd be so lost. I'm glad Pan could help you there. Man. Oh, yeah, okay. Red does not look good on me, and I really don't like how poofy this hair is getting. I'm trying to wait to like move my part over a little bit and like, you know, this way, because it's been slowly creeping up, but like I'd have to flip my hair, and I don't know how well that's gonna look with the camera to like have my part on the other side of my face, because then I'm gonna have to turn and face you guys like this just to be able to do anything, and that's gonna be an experience. All right, we're at Persephone's club.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret.
There's Pan.
While still managing to draw
Eros.
a crowd every night. Don't ask me
I
how.
love Eros.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves.
Hermes. Yeah,
Even if they
Eros
don't look
needs
human.
so much more love. Could you get your hands off him? That's my place, thanks.
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld.
I just
It's
like
a little
being
on
a
the
little,
nose, isn't it?
little catty, but
Maybe,
it's
but-
fine.
I wouldn't say that to her.
No,
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
nah.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to
Eh.
find Persephone and all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Please don't kill me? Not really.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Ooh.
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat. You need to be
Valid.
prepared to use your
Valid.
powers, as you did with me.
Thanks.
Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Yeah, I'll try. Oh, Apollo. Why do I have a type? It needs to chill out. All right. Let's go talk to Pan and go flirt relentlessly on our end. And then we can go talk to everybody else. I wonder if Eros is going to say anything because I flirted with Pan first.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Pan!
Hi, Pan.
My
Tell me,
favorite
Have
trickster.
you decided to leave your
Lately.
troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Maybe. Maybe. What are you
I'm
doing
guessing
here?
It's a total coincidence that I'm running into
I like
you
being intellectual
It must
equals.
be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
here. Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I'm
Valid.
here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Delicious people.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Maybe it's because it's you.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember
Uh
how
huh.
you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome
What's the
gloom,
alternative?
I cannot
That I
imagine.
didn't?
Nicely done.
How do I not do that? He's been helpful. You knew I'd find him.
Apollo keeps saying he'll make everything worse, but he's been helpful.
That is his way, to be helpful. Until you turn into a tree.
Do you mean Daphne?
Yeah.
The woman who turned herself into a tree to get away from Apollo?
Oh, because we're
Well,
smart.
Look at you, a woman of letters.
I was gonna say
Is
I knew
that a
about
true
that.
story?
Let's say our Apollo has regrets that go well beyond his impotence. And leave it at that.
Oh my god, okay. Oh.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Fair.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Valid. I'm not gonna ask how I can trust him. We're just gonna trust him.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me
Maybe.
find her?
Or a cute man with horns.
Work. Helping people is all I do, all day long.
Uh-huh.
This, however, you want me to throw myself at the mercy of a lioness. You ask a great deal, Grace.
If I say please and bat my eyes, does it work? Do I miss the ability to flirt? You afraid?
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is afraid.
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible.
Can I not flirt with
for
him?
you?
You barely know me, my little dumpling. But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
How do I flirt with him?
Sue
I forget.
yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
Jesus, all right.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak.
Did
and
I need
penniless.
to charm him? Did I
Still not
miss
helping.
that?
Why, Grace? Are you assuming that
This is it.
Pan,
This
am
is
some sort of
it. I forgot how to flirt. I'm sorry. I'm a failure at flirting. That's my bad. I don't remember how to flirt with people. It's been, oh my god, 11 years. I don't know how to flirt. Oh god, help me. Okay. Well, I was hoping maybe you were a scoundrel.
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Why do we have the slow zoom in on Pan?
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
I wonder if Eros is going to say anything about the fact that I was just flirting with Pan or not. Because I don't think he mentioned anything about me flirting with Apollo, but that was like not in the same building as him.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I still ship him and
I
Orpheus.
guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though.
I still ship those two. They would be fantastic.
Excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Could you not introduce yourself that way? So this way I can have a normal that's so I can have a normal functioning existence.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
I get so used to
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spit all
Yeah.
those stupid stories.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Why?
that's right.
It's
He's
not
got
your
a
fault.
he's got a grudge against
Just another
Pan. Does that
grudge
mean
I
he's
get to
gonna hate
carry
me?
around forever.
All right. Well, let's see if he says anything when I do
The
this.
god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
I wonder
See
how
what
tired of it
happened.
you would get.
Look out there. See all these people.
Because I know we've had this conversation, but I
The
assume
hope,
nothing else has
the
changed.
anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
You'd be so disappointed in me. To be quite frank at this point. Because, like, at this point, I only really know how to flirt with one person. And it's very weird couples flirting.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know.
Things like, I
Mortals
brushed
once
my
begged me
teeth
to make it happen, to inspire true
about
love.
20 minutes ago. Do you want to,
Now I only
spend
inspire
some time
sex.
alone?
Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way.
I
and
agree.
Value it more.
Do you have that perspective more so because of what you've done with Orpheus? Because,
You
like,
know Aphrodite,
now I
right?
have a whole new
I only
perspective
met her the once.
on Eros
she's your
after the
mother.
whole Orpheus
You know
thing.
how it is.
But I actually
How would I know?
like I
Still
still
here, remember?
I still want them to end up together.
Right,
I think that
right,
would
yeah,
just be
sorry,
so cute.
I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister.
So I wonder if the
grandfather.
idols ever actually
None of us are actually
had-
related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Yeah. Well, I guess that answers that. He doesn't say anything about me flirting shamelessly with Pan in front of him, so I'll take that. You know, I'm curious because I didn't get a chance to see what this option was.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
I'm
First,
amused.
I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making
Valid.
me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Trixie.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Va bene. Oh, molto bene. Oh, Eros would actually come with us? Oh. Oh, but I can't let her win. I can't just choose to let her win. Oh god, she's gonna hate me. Oh no. What is she gonna say when I slaughter her at this? Oh. Oh, no. Alright, well, I pity poor Eros, but awesome that Eros is coming with us to go talk to Persephone. I can't even talk, I'm excited. Oh, I love seeing new things. Alright, so it's time to go talk to Persephone. I don't know if Eros or if Pan is going to be taking us over there. We're going to find out. Oh. Okay, so it was Eros. I mean, she's just been standing there in the middle of the whole thing this entire time. Hi, please don't kill
If you're
me.
angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
I love Persephone.
I was willing to
Hi.
leave you be, Grace. To
Please
wait
don't
until
hurt
your
me.
guilt was certain. And yet here you are in my domain.
God, she's hot.
Uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Oh, she's hot. Okay. I don't want to fight.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things.
Sure, of course.
Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you?
Why
What's the real
wouldn't you?
story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her?
I would
hold her
never.
at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her
I-
Eidolon?
Persephone.
How do you
This
how do
You
you
have every reason to
best
try to prove
besides
your
just
innocence,
using
Grace.
my
But I have
powers? Like, how
no
would you
reason
convince
to
somebody
help you.
like this? Oh yeah, this song hits. Okay, I click the fight.
Your CV, Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's Hazy, baby. So you're his lady before my time because I'm such a baby.
Oh.
Quiz, what do you think that
Oh.
this is? Some little poetry slam.
Oh no, you didn't. Why?
Cute rhymes, but you're out of time. Do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know who I am.
Oh, that was savage.
Teach me my ABCs, me. I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese with a hole in the ground.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry,
You
Persephone.
have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise. Coins on your eyes.
Oh. Oh.
Them to the ferryman.
Oh, that was.
Little head. You're spitting at the queen.
Oh, I don't even get the choice.
Dead.
Oh, I don't even get that
Out of interest,
choice.
is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey,
Oh.
let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you. People on my right. Here we go.
Ooh. I feel for your pain.
Now, come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you?
Okay, we good? We good? Did I screw that up royally with the rock option?
You ate a bad seed. That's not on me.
Yeah.
Rotten too long. Blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it
Oh,
was from
Persephone.
me. Don't touch me.
I don't blame
I
you.
don't need help from any of you.
Ooh.
I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till amuse. I just want Calliope back.
Can I? What do I do? Did that work?
Okay, show's over.
1,000 times.
Oh, this is different.
Nearly dawn, a single note should take you down now.
Ooh.
Lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind. 1,000 times.
Finish your beer.
One note,
Oh.
suddenly you're
Have to go home.
Oh, that's a beautiful melody.
You're the song, and you're being sung. Lullaby the muse.
Oh.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it.
Oh. Oh.
again.
Persephone. Hey, everyone like that frickin' pan. How did that turn out for me? Because I didn't let her win.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
Oh. Okay, so more of an equal respect. I feel like it's not as much respect as last
came to
time.
me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight.
Huh.
I knew how she felt. So I gave her the appointment.
So no comments. So that was it. Okay. So that no, you've earned it is definitely okay. I was really intrigued what would happen because I've picked intelligence this time, not charisma. So I don't know. There's a blue option I really want to pick.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
No.
I suppose you're right.
Oh.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
Oh.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're
Pan?
clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
Athena.
One of us.
See?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed
Even
your
though she's the one
minds
that did
and
it.
you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but
Man, that was crazy, though.
the die has been cast.
I do like that
She
they're
won't
like,
go
yeah,
back on the
this one's a
edict,
clever
not
one.
without
Yeah.
clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
I'm gonna ask about
What
Pan.
about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
Yeah, that's
Wonder
great.
what his angle is.
He's trying to clear his
He
guilty
has one,
conscience,
that's for
but
certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
I concur.
Still, we
But
should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
yep. But I just wanted to hear them say stuff about Pan because I think it's gonna deepen the like vibe of the relationship, I guess, by the time that I'm done having it. Oh, that's why they did the tango. That's why, because this is the tug of war between them two. Oh, I picked Follow Him. I'm sorry, Persephone. I'm also very much.
That was not my finest moment.
I love Persephone. She's great, but
Persephone
I
will
am
never let this
just
go.
the biggest Apollo person, and I literally think I think I have a type, and that might be my issue. Oh God, I loved seeing Persephone's relationship with Grace, but I just really like the song that Grace and Apollo have. I'm not romancing him in this one. I literally have a copy of the song of like their romance just like saved in my computer without my commentary. Like I took out my own audio track of my mic just to keep a copy. Curious
She
what he'd
wouldn't see what
say.
you
I don't
see?
remember.
At all?
Oh no, that's the
I
wrong.
respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive.
Okay.
But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk,
Yep.
Grace. To her, that is more important
So
than
he
any notion of
tries.
compassion or
That's
justice.
right. He tries to tell us.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Though I'm not sure who would benefit. Something to keep in mind.
But if he knows about the prophecy, he knows who would benefit. Because I was gonna say if you don't have the smart option, then he straight up admits like, hey, somebody's looking to keep the muses gone, to get rid of you. Up until that part of I don't know who would benefit from it. Yeah, he was pretty much honest up till that point. All right, I'm going to go talk to Pan real quick. Because then I can knock the other two kind of off the list, as it were. But this is just me kind of trying to organize my things, but
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid
Hi.
that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
yeah.
It's a garden, darling.
And here's
Surely
our
even
romance
mortals
place.
have them.
I'm sure of it.
This building. All those people I passed getting up here.
We
Are they all
do
idols?
Hades
Oh, at least
itself
some of them. Welcome to Olympus,
for
dear
Persephone.
Grace. Our
Although
home hidden
Aphrodite
away
is a
in
part of
plain
it.
sight. Marvelous,
For-
isn't it?
For Apollo. Makes sense. You don't want it to be his place.
You asked me to meet you here?
Yes.
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Thank you. I was expecting this.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing.
So does
A
Pan
friend
have
has
an idol
begged
on
for
that
my
passes
help,
along?
and you're far better suited than I to
Like,
offer
do the
what he
horns then later
requires.
come with the territory?
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
Okay.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate.
Or has Pan been the same
A
person this
sorceress
whole
of her
time?
power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What kind of
This
favor is
person
this?
I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there
normally you
are
would.
some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
That's fair.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay. That's it.
That's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be?
That's fair.
I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
What a wonderful way to flirt. Never mind. I guess that's how I guess that works. All right, I can just be wrong. That's just yep.
You're saying you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal. Yes.
Does that
That's
include
surprisingly
this?
ethical of you, Pan.
I find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
My man. My heart. My soul. All right. Sure. Jesus, he wasn't kidding. All right. That included flirting. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous.
Okay.
The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless.
Yes.
I'll send a
he's
package to your
adorable,
domicile
actually.
that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Why do I have a feeling that she's not going to be any more thrilled to see you than Medusa was? Alright, well, that'll be something I go and do at a later point, I guess. I mean, for you guys it won't be any different, but you will see me wearing a different shirt is what that's going to mean. Oh, okay, no camera for this one because I look absolutely awful IRL, but I thought I'd check in on Persephone and see how she's doing while I handle the Apollo stuff and the Aphrodite thing off of recording. But I really want to see what this does, and I really want to see it with you guys. So what's it?
You haven't considered that maybe you need me for your plans?
What would you know of my plans?
Ooh.
Just that you have them. And if you need anything, it's allies. Allies like me.
Ever persistent. You remind me of her a little.
Oh.
Of who? Calliope?
Oh.
It's an interesting offer, Grace. I'll consider it. Truly.
Ah! Okay, so now I get to go set up the whole Apollo thing and the Aphrodite thing. But I'm really intrigued by the fact that she's considering this now. Ooh. I like going blue, man. Like, don't get me wrong, schmoozing people in green was fun. Going blue is so interesting, though. Okay, so I thought about it. Because on the one hand, I was like, okay, I could go, like, talk to Freddy and just knock that out. Or I can go talk to Apollo. But I think I'm just going to go straight to Medusa's lair. Do that part with Pan. then talk to either of them, and then maybe go to Aphrodite's party. So I think we'll go do that. Because I really want to see this Pan stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of doing a Pan romance, right? Is to get to see it for myself.
This must be the Viper's Nest.
And I got Blue this
Part of
time.
Town, no sign.
So I might be able to save
Just
her.
that one dude glaring at everyone.
He's fantastic. Love him.
Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Grace, of all
Pan.
the places to run into a friend,
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place.
Did you
didn't
feel
expect
guilty?
My curiosity to get the better of me?
Yeah, but Ooh, I could just. Let's go the nice route.
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
I like the chess mask thing.
Feel bad.
Oh, please, honey.
You know, the part where you still believe I'm gonna die.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly. I did not, however, want you wandering into this without advice.
Oh, Pan. What's your advice?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Yeah, I still
Not
hate
really,
that,
no.
but no,
It
you're
is
the
a
smart
sad,
one.
sad tale. Athena cursed her. A travesty of justice. if
I
there
really
ever was
love
one.
that they call themselves
Thing
out
is,
for this kind of stuff.
Athena no longer has the power to undo the curse. Or so she said.
I actually believe
What
her
I'm
on that
trying
one.
to say is that Medusa is not happy about it.
Something about the remorse
Perhaps
she
that's
has.
something you can use.
You right. I just want to see what else he has to say. I gotta
just by
play it
looking
out.
at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much.
Thank God for that.
Or that's my assumption. I'll
Ooh,
admit
I have,
to
like,
not
no
knowing
water
if
left.
she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
I could go in there and boom, statue time.
Maybe. Probably not.
Can we undo the statue thing? Or is that just a
Asterion said
permanent
Medusa
thing?
works for Athena. Is that right?
Wait, how
A
does
truer
she-
description, I'd say, is
If
that
she
she's
turns them to
more
stone, she
Athena's
can't eat
servant.
them, right?
Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become
Right?
whatever Athena needs. Spy master.
They made it sound like she has
enforcer,
to eat,
provider of
like,
garden
flesh.
statuary.
right? So if she turns them to
sounds
stone,
terrifying.
she can't
More importantly, Grace,
eat them?
she's clever. Medusa will be no simple target.
Yeah. What's she really
Medusa's
like?
clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
He's got no clue.
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace.
Unfortunately.
Medusa is an enigma to most of us.
And voice
If
acted
idols hide in
beautifully.
the shadows, she lurks in even darker places.
So she's got to be the
She's an
same
outsider,
person.
and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is Pan
she
the same
dangerous?
exact person as
Let's just
opposed to
say
like the
we're
idols
all
where the Eidolon
agreed
transfers?
She stays away.
I mean, he has an Eidolon, but where does the horns come in? Do you get the horns after you get the Eidolon? Is she just the same person?
Okay, enough talking.
Or does she have something
Time
that
to do
transfers?
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
And you'll help me with that?
As best I can, certainly. Though I do hope you have some kind of plan.
Yes.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Yeah, I love Pan. Use a distraction. I really do like the distraction option. I like seeing Pan go absolutely like weird and crazy. I love it.
My good man! What in the three hells is the meaning of this?
Sir, you're gonna have to.
I'm going to have to what? Do you have any idea? what
God,
it
I
took
love
for me to
Pan.
come all this way?
I love Pan so much.
Producer? A producer of records? Yes, records. And
God, I
that
love you,
makes
Pan.
me very
Nicely
important
done.
in the...
Now just keep them
Industry.
busy.
I
while
would
everybody's out.
100% keep Pan around as a friend. I'm probably Pan.
This treatment will reflect reflect upon your mistress.
Like, not in the serpenty kind of way, but this way. God, this number's a bop. I love this one. I'm just gonna do the whole Medusa sequence so that we really get to appreciate Pan and our undoing of Medusa. Not to mention as well, I love the song. I love the voice actress. I'm always gonna know her as Symmetra, though. I wonder how she felt knowing that they're gonna put her voice into an auto-tuner.
You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. It's the muse.
Yeah, it is. Also, she's really entertaining in D&D. Because of course I watched that Baldur's Gate one. Like, where the Baldur's Gate cast play with her. I don't remember if Theo and... Oh, hold on. Let's be clever.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is
of course I get the...
you don't wanna do.
Now you show up about my AMD.
More about me, look at you.
Ooh.
I'm sashimi with opinions too.
Medusa, listen, I'm warning you.
Ooh.
Yes, keep on
I didn't hear this one.
Unwinding, it's something you can't undo.
Ooh.
Can't undo.
It's kind of the point, lovely. Now,
Yeah, I think the one that her voice actor was in was the one where it was just Karlach and Astarion. Neil and... Oh, God, why? Samantha? I think Samantha's the name of Karlach's voice actor. Yeah, let's just go blue.
I think you're saying I can't speak. And that was why can't I speak? I call it the preparation. All right, that's fine. You want the boring facts.
Yes, actually.
Well, dear, this process makes your meat relax. Don't you just stone? And miss that lovely music.
Thank
taste
you.
of you.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
It's just murder on the trumpets too. That thing you said before, you're right, it's true.
So she does do
Feels
this.
extra special doing something you can't undo.
Let's be friends.
She's looking away. Hey,
So we have a paralysis state that's not stone. Really crazy that Medusa's just out here doing whatever. I disagree. Yeah. Be friends. I will force my friendship on you.
she was mad at me. So
That was not your fault, lady.
Why was she
I say this
mad?
every time.
said I'd been bad.
No!
Had you been?
Assaulted.
Now look into me.
I think I get why you're like this. I don't want to...
Listen, Medusa, please. Athena
There we go.
hides you, she's ashamed of you.
Yeah, she
She
is.
profits all the same from you.
You can't
If
fix
she'd
her.
done that to me, I'd be like you.
You could
Yeah.
never.
If I'd been damaged in a way that you can't undo.
Yeah.
I know. Wait.
Yeah.
So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
Yeah. See if I can undo.
Do know you know, does that mean Athena knows?
No. Okay. It's dinner time now.
Let's try the blue.
You're not gonna look.
Can I convince her?
Don't you see, Medusa? You are just her.
I'm gonna throw Apollo under the bus here. Ooh. 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 Oh. Ooh. Okay. Did I do it? Okay. So Pan doesn't need to come in and save me? Oh no, Pan showed up anyway.
Did I miss something? I was hoping my entrance would be more dramatic.
It was the last time.
Serious?
That depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What
He was
exactly
ready to
is it
protect
that
me,
you
though.
want, pretty muse?
Pretty muse.
You were at the reliquary the
We'll
night
stick with
Calliope
that.
was murdered. I want to know why.
And I want
Must.
input from Pan.
This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
But you were there that night.
Did we
Yes,
succeed
I
her?
admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike.
Just take the girl's hand.
Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the muse's death.
Take her hand,
I did not
reassure
even know
her
she'd been
she's
attacked
fine.
until I saw her fleeing.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Nope.
You agreed to help, remember?
I
She
told
did.
her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
But we
Why
didn't
not?
insult her.
Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
Ugh, I was not thinking clearly. I panicked.
Okay.
Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
No. Poor Medusa.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I think we know the answer to this
I am
one.
Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time
I
to
wonder how she is
Trouble
an
enough to keep
effective.
an eye on,
time. I keep watch
As a
over
spy
every
master.
idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Yeah, I know. Did you
Did
find
you
out
ever
why?
find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, blooded, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I love how
gave chase,
distrustful
yes,
Pan
but to
is.
discover the truth. I knew
He
Lady
seems
Athena
very
would wish to know.
protective.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Yeah.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I can't remember
I
which
thought
one of
he
these
was
progresses
the
the
one who had
story.
attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
More like a giant teddy bear,
That
but yeah.
seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
That's rich coming from
I
you.
realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
Nope.
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
To pass on the Eidolon.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me,
You
remember?
asked for her help.
I agreed to help you.
Yeah.
I speak the truth.
One that conveniently paints you as innocent.
At least her
You
truth.
presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
It's
I
okay,
know
sweetie.
it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
You poor thing. All right.
Okay, let's
Can
say
we be
believe
friends?
you,
Can we
for
help
the
her?
moment.
I really want to
I've
help
told
her.
you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
I'll ask Apollo. That's all I can do.
Whatever you do, Pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy.
He's not gonna want to use his powers.
I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am.
Oh,
I
poor
did
thing.
not ask to be cursed like this.
I know. Have you done
Whether
this
I tell
before?
Athena depends. Have you done this before?
That's a yes.
Medusa, what happened to Artemis?
Oh.
She left?
No.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol.
Yeah.
If Lady Athena should learn the truth.
You ate Artemis? Apollo's sister?
I hope you find what you seek, Pretty Muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different
God.
song.
She ate Artemis? Oh, no.
Well, that was
Well, I got the
interesting.
achievement for that.
Now I just have to decide if I believe her.
Oh.
Hopefully not only her.
Is this the part where you tell me why you really came along?
Oh,
Only
my
to
soul.
help, Grace. To ensure your
So
endeavors
sorry.
here were successful.
Sorry, I want to have a romantic moment, but I'm... Artemis. Oh.
Fine. I just can't stay mad at you, can I?
Yeah.
Nobody can. It's one of my best attributes.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing that.
So...
Since you are safe and uneaten, I shall leave you to your adventures. Until we meet again, dear Grace.
So, I really wonder how this is going to change that ending. Where he just disappears. Let's quickly go to Apollo real quick before I end this snippet. I want to see if maybe he can use his powers to help. At all, actually.
Grace, back again so soon.
Yeah?
I just came from a chat with Medusa, and
You went to see Medusa.
I didn't go alone?
I know what you're thinking, but it was fine.
And?
Okay, it almost wasn't fine, but it worked out. Nobody got hurt.
Which is
I
good.
see. Perhaps you'd best tell me what happened then.
I might have thrown you under the bus a little. I'm sorry, my friend.
That sounds like quite the harrowing experience. One that could have gone very poorly indeed.
Yeah. I need to do it.
I know, but let's focus on the important part of the story.
Which is that Medusa seems to have been cleared. And that brings us back to Pan.
I still don't think it's him.
We'll see, I guess.
Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am
Oh, wait,
one
this
now,
is just
right?
general idols.
You are. What would you like to know?
I just wanted to talk about Pan,
What
but
are we?
Where
did we
guess I
come
don't
from?
get that. It's
if an
fine.
idol is a soul, just how many of these gods are there?
Did we
From
talk
what
about
I've heard,
this?
lots of idols live around here.
Well,
I
there
can't
are tons
remember.
of minor gods in Greek mythology.
'Cause I just wanted to talk
hundreds
about
even, depending on how
Pan,
you
but I'd
define
have
them.
to talk to everybody else.
Oddly, there's never
There we go. Now I get the Pan
You said
thing.
Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him.
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil.
That
Weirdly, he's
makes
also
sense.
the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why.
Huh.
Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
What? Wait. Where? Why? Okay, so at least we
So,
saved Aphrodite.
Did they have anything helpful?
I want to see what he says about Pan.
I'm not sure. He might have an explanation for this. Again.
He has a way of making things seem reasonable, it's true. But that doesn't make him a villain.
I guess.
Ooh.
Aren't you the one who first said he was probably
yeah,
guilty?
You're standing up for him?
Worth investigating still.
Okay.
Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Yeah. I've also been, like, picking the blue options where I can. I'm worried.
I'm worried. I don't feel like I'm any closer to the truth.
Aren't you? Even after learning about Pan?
I mean, yes,
I can't
but no.
help feeling I'm on the wrong track somehow. Maybe it's just nerves.
Aw.
So, I have a question.
What's the question?
I know you're angry with Pan, but I also noticed something in how you speak of him.
Ooh.
Am I correct in believing there's something there?
Oh. I don't get him. Does it matter? I think so.
Maybe? Yes? I don't know. It's confusing. And I think he likes that.
It's none of my business,
Yeah.
but no matter what I've said of Pan, his feelings run deep.
Oh.
Don't underestimate him, but also don't write him off. Not yet, anyhow.
Aw. Look at Apollo being, like, best wingman. Ah. Man. I'm kind of really glad with how that turned out. At least for the moment. I'm glad that Apollo, out of all of this, had thoughts.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
Yeah, now we're gonna get
That's
to that
my
part about
name.
Aphrodite threatening
Where's
us.
Freddy?
Okay, what trait do I want? I'm already clever, but I'm thinking kick butt. So yeah, if I take the throne for myself, I gotta do that, and that's one of the only things I haven't done yet. So I'm just gonna do that.
Grace.
Okay, I haven't even put my makeup on. I was just doing some of the grinding off, but this was too interesting to leave. So Athena just more or less told us that she's going to do anything possible to avoid the fate of the idols straight up disappearing forever, because I essentially kept calling her out this entire time, being like, look, I know that you know something. I'm not dumb. And I think that that's really interesting, having picked the blue route, but I really want to see what happens. Essentially, Athena just said, hey, I'm gonna do whatever needs to be done to avoid this fate.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now?
Valid.
I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
Ho! Honey. Let's go.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is.
She keeps doing this deflecting.
If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Do I have anything? Oh.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear.
I want to hear
Been
what she
sniffing
says.
around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Oh, all right, well. I want to know what she says about this.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Valid.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
No, I'm just trying to understand his character.
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the Goddess of Wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Oh, that's...
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
Valid.
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Valid. Good points. Good points. I should have expected that kind of answer from the Goddess of Wisdom. You know, I really just need to put my makeup on and just actually sit down and do this.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
Aw.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind,
This blue
wouldn't
stuff is
Hecate
really
have found them
interesting.
already?
I should have picked
That's
blue
a
the
really
first
good
time.
question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back?
Okay, I finally put makeup on. So now I get to actually function. We broke in the front door, so this involves Athena.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Ah!
Is she a suspect?
Yes.
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect. Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
Yeah.
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is
Yeah.
a yes.
Go quickly.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
but do not touch. The reliquary stores
know.
many...
I still wish I knew what it was that Freddy was thinking in this moment. Like, there's no way that she knew that that was the Furies.
No, I won't let you.
I still don't understand what Freddy thought she was doing.
Freddy!
If I was romancing her, this would be a whole this would be a lot, actually. Poor Freddy. I mean, it was already a lot the first time I saw it. And the second time. And now this is the third. And technically more all of those times that I have to edit
Oh, God.
all of this.
Oh, God, Freddy.
But
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
I mean, not intentionally.
She wanted to speak to the Fates.
This was your chance,
Yeah, okay,
Apollo.
but why?
Why would she want to speak to the
The
Fates?
Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control
This is your
destiny.
chance.
Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
No, you know. You know that you know. Don't give me... Oh, we get blue.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time.
Huh?
And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
I do appreciate that, and... Alright. Ooh, we get rock opera.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, what options
I
we
need
got?
to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
Look.
I can't.
Look, alright,
I'm sorry. But
I am
this
an
is a
Apollo
step
simp.
too far.
I
And consider
full on
this,
admit
Apollo.
that.
Grace's mortal friend was
but I
slain by
I
the
just want to.
Furies, according to the old laws.
That was pretty based, actually. He's fantastic. He has no spine though. Oh my god, I might have a type. Man, okay, I need to see the blue for this one.
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's
Yeah.
something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of
Yeah.
it. But without the fates,
I always
I'll
go
never
for
know
the
truth.
Freddy option.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Come on, Hermes, you based.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Hermes. You're the best.
Signal when you need to come back.
Still the best.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's time both of you move on. I've been sticking neutral on this whole thing. Cause mostly because I want to take.
What you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. Persephone, you blew it.
Yep, you're both equally not that great right now.
All of this is getting kind of old. What a shame. There's the door.
Do I get it? Do I take it?
I never got to have my revenge.
Does it matter? You can have closure without revenge.
Orpheus, I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Well, at least they both can agree. Now what happens here? Because we didn't get either, so do I take...
We have been fools.
Or do we get them to agree?
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Can I take it? Take it.
Of course not. This hell is mine.
You dare.
That does...
All this talk of being trapped by the past, and it was just a smokescreen so you could take the throne? You?
So that I could destroy it. Means to an end.
I'm not the one trapped in the past, Persephone. You are. You're obsessed.
I paid for that throne in blood, ground under my husband's heel for centuries. You have no claim. None.
I'm taking the throne because I can, just as you did. I don't see the problem.
You think that taking the throne will help you?
Not really.
Go on then. Please, show me your power, oh great queen of Hades.
Ooh.
Okay. Fates. Here I am, the queen of Hades. Let's talk, okay? This is Grace.
Yep.
Last of the Muses, summoning
Which you
the fates.
knew.
Problems?
You knew
Is
that
there some
this is
trick
never
to
gonna
it?
work.
Or are you not gonna tell me now?
I'll let you in on a little secret, Grace. There is no contacting the fates. There never was.
Yeah, you're just as guilty.
If the throne alone could bring someone back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
God damn it. Sure
I
fooled
shouldn't
me.
be surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
Yep.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Well, at least we got better.
We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her.
Yeah. Oof, we get new blue.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yeah.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy.
Yep.
Athena.
Yep.
No.
I'm so glad she came to it.
After me when I went to the
I'm
reliquary.
so glad.
I barely escaped. I
Smart
fled
Grace
back
is
to
my
the
favorite
mortal world.
Grace.
To you.
Yeah, Smart Grace is my favorite Grace.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the fates are the
I kind of
only
wish Grace
ones who
figured
could,
that out, being
if they
smart,
would even
Grace.
help me.
But, ooh. Okay, we got a section about Pan.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's
No,
it.
that's true.
You forgive him, just like that.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure
Pan
he
didn't.
feels guilty enough.
Pan didn't. I mean, literally, like, yeah, there's no way he could have known. And I bet you if Pan did know what was going to happen, he wouldn't have said shit. Mostly so he can come out on top. Ooh, question I want the answer to.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo
Well-
for not telling us what she'd done.
I mean,
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Does it have to come out of his lips?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen.
I'd still really like to keep her alive.
None of this seems real.
Yep.
Why did you agree to help and then lie?
I want that.
You even said you thought Pan was responsible.
I didn't know how she died or who else was involved.
Okay.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction.
Why
Help
not
you
just
find
tell
the
me
truth
that?
without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you
well.
failed. We know it now.
Then it's
Of our
done.
own volition.
You're locked into it.
Do I have
Isn't
to
the
be?
prophecy open to interpretation?
Or does it have to come out
Couldn't
of
we
his
be
lips?
wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
No, it's yeah. Fair, I guess.
That's right. Leave. It's what
No,
you're best
could you
at.
not goad him on right now? That'd be great. We go blue. I like seeing
Does there
blue.
still need to be a
Grace.
trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
No, not if
She
no.
won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a
yeah,
chance
she
to kill
wouldn't-
you before the trial.
It's
She
yeah.
tried that once already.
And
Yeah,
your
it's true.
friend died as a result.
No.
No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
When you-
Ooh, we get blue. I like
You
blue.
don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
Oh,
What do you mean?
let her cook. Let her cook.
Trying to prevent the
I don't even know if
prophecy
they say that anymore.
is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
Is that was concerning
I
as
hope
a
you can
statement.
forgive me, Grace.
That's a concerning
There's nothing
statement.
to forgive.
All right. The last time we get to see Pan before the big trial. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm super excited for this, actually. I've been sitting here playing this by
Pan?
myself for a while.
Are you here?
So I really want this. Very badly.
Pan.
I should get that off her face, because just makes her look like she's got a really weird mustache. Pan, sweetie, I know. I know.
All right, then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No. I just still think I'm a lost cause. Maybe a bit. Just want to talk.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
Oh, what do you think, sweetie? I know you're innocent. Could use some cheering up.
I know you weren't behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, Then you've learned something, haven't you?
I mean, yes, but that's not where we're going with this. Please, sweetie, you're kind of sort of
Something
fling.
Not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way?
That and Freddy's dead.
Care to tell me what it is? It's been said I can be a fine listener. I might even have some advice.
Tell him about Freddy, actually, because I think that's going to be...
Okay, where do I begin?
I'm very glad.
Well, of course it was Athena.
Well, thanks. You're as helpful as Apollo.
No, how could I?
So what now?
Flee the city.
What?
What?
I know people who know people. I could take you. If we went far enough, even
Oh, that's
Athena
new.
might let you go.
Oh. He didn't tell me this when I picked either Persephone or Apollo. He was like, well, you know, you just suit up and you go in. In this case, he says flee. He's worried for her. You don't sound convinced.
You don't sound very sure of that.
No, I don't.
Oh. Oh. Just tell him you're worried, sweetie.
I'm not good at this part.
I know you're not.
Which part?
This. Regret. Being a survivor means you get used to doing things you would rather not.
Oh, yeah. Sounds lonely.
And you just get numb over time? It doesn't sound like much fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Effective, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sure.
That'll do it.
If surviving is all you care about.
She's right. Is that...
Do consider my offer. There's no reason for you to go to trial quietly. Like a good little girl.
See you around. I'm gonna fight. Thanks anyhow. Oh, God, I could break that up right there. But, nope.
I'm not. I intend to fight. Because that's what I do.
Okay. And Pan sitting here contemplating what that all means. Wondering if at any point in time what does it mean to survive? It doesn't mean to live. Those are very different things. Anyone in an abusive situation will tell you. Living and surviving, two very different things. When you get so focused on where the next step is, the next meal, the
So
next
this is it.
thing, you never actually
All
get
your
to
new friends
thrive
have
and
lied to
live
you,
and
but
do the
somehow
most with
they're
your
gonna
life.
get you
You're
through the
focused on
trial,
just
right?
getting through to the next day. And Pan's beginning to wonder, is survival or fighting actually worth it?
I waited to tell you until I was
Was
certain.
Medusa always in the
And now
people
I
onlooking
am.
at the trial?
The idols are dying.
I still think it's really interesting that she subverted complete entire
It will
expectation.
not be long
But
before even our
yeah,
immortality
was
deserts
Medusa
us.
always at the trial?
The time for extreme
Or did she
measures
always just disappear?
has arrived.
'Cause she's at the trial now.
A little less.
Oh, you become a little less.
It is, however, not solely that.
Well, I mean, it makes
have had
sense. Memories of
Hecate
memories.
Researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing.
What are the results? Hold on.
I'm at
Wait a minute.
this
I actually
trial
want
to
this.
tell you that, as always, I
Look,
will
we can come
look
back to
out
the
for
murder
you.
and
I
saving and
will
doing
save you.
everything that we
Trust in
possibly
me,
can. I'm aware
Pallas Athena, daughter of
that.
Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything
I
it
just
takes to
need to
keep
know, though.
you all alive.
You'll do anything?
So what? Oh, what's her? Wait, hold on. She's had Hecate looking into it. for a long time. And she said that the research is definitive and conclusive. How are we fading? I'm more intrigued by how we're fading than why. Is it because the general populace doesn't believe in us anymore? I need to know more about the lore of this world. Ooh, I get blue. I like Blue Grace.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her. You couldn't have.
I did.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon.
Yeah.
Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it.
Yeah, Medusa.
Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You know?
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy?
That is fair, but
tell them.
I think it's interesting because picking the charm options, which I usually
it's me.
sped this up way quicker, and I didn't actually have to convince anyone of anything.
Of course, it's me.
Last time, and even when I went to see Hecate the first time. Ooh. Oh.
Cut out nieces. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance.
Oh, Pan.
And I don't wanna dance with blood on my hands.
Oh my God.
Redemption could be nice.
Oh.
None of you see.
Oh, still adorable. I didn't expect him to jump in so soon, but he did. He jumped right in. I know, Athena.
Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children.
And whose fault is that?
For you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
Ooh. Okay. Oh.
Inside, somewhere inside, in that mind, there's
So is Pan dying with me? Is that his plan?
We're not the same, never the same.
Well, no. What am I? Can I screw this up? Can I die? Wait a minute. I've never tried. Pan? Pan! Pan. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
What a sweet eternity.
Let's get Medusa in on this.
I wasn't a monster to you. And now I'm not a monster to me.
Yay, Medusa! Oh.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew.
Oh.
Now I'm here because she
Oh. Oh. This is so cute. We're all so gonna die. It's so adorable, though. It's really nice, though, to be able to give Medusa her voice. Of all the things that I did this run that makes me happy, that's it.
Of course, it's me.
It's still so cute.
Because of me, this prophecy
Who runs the chorus now if I pick Pan?
would come to be.
Oh.
My Olympus is gone,
Yeah, it's been gone for a while,
and
sweetie.
you're all looking on
I know.
at her
Do I forgive her? Oh, that's the point we're at in this. Do I forgive her?
My
Oh.
Olympus is gone.
It made my lung hurt hearing that note, actually. I've been coughing like crazy lately. Now my sides hurt.
Has she been in play?
I'm sure that you meant well.
You set off
Oh, sorry.
you could get to
I wasn't lying about that coughing.
It's been too many years since the mainland was inside.
Yeah, see, something about Athena's notes just made me die almost.
There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong.
You know, it is crazy because the modern world that we're coming to, well, okay, the modern world this was written for didn't have the need for military knowledge like this. At least not for the general populace.
Now I don't know what the right thing is.
Punch her, she deserves it.
I leave it up to you what to do with it.
God, what do I do if I punch her? I really want to know.
I forgive you, Athena.
That's probably the most damaging damn thing.
Look into me.
Oh. Oh. We got Medusa.
Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters.
Medusa. I'm really glad that we came back to this. No. Yeah, I think being forgiven is probably the most damning thing that could hurt Athena.
Sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish
Yeah.
Calliope could know it.
She didn't blame you.
She does. She hears you.
Oh. Oh. Not to mention as well, she said that she didn't blame her back in hell anyway. I'm really glad. Actually. So yeah, who takes over the chorus if I'm romancing Pan? Is it Apollo? I feel like it's Apollo. Because I feel like he'd be the one to step up even though he doesn't want it. And I don't think they'd willingly let it be Persephone. Oh, we get all three of them?
You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
We get all of them? What's happening? What's going on? Persephone leads the chorus.
So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
If I can't have my throne, I suppose this will do for now. But I won't be sitting here for long.
What does that mean?
Well?
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
Oh! Was it?
It's not that complicated, really. We're going to disband the chorus.
Not
Holy
only
shit,
that,
Pan.
we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
I feel like that was
You're planning to
Persephone's
tell
ad.
everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
But I feel like the
Life is full of
disbanding was
risks, my
Pan.
dear. Some of us will go into hiding, but for the rest of us, no more rules. No more living in the shadows. It's done.
Thank God. Oh. I have ideas.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
You're not wrong.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Yeah, that's
Now
true.
That is a marvelous idea indeed.
I agree with
There's
that.
a great deal left to be done, but if you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
They still have such disdain for him. Well, Apollo softened for like a half second there. Well,
congratulations are in order, are they not? You've survived and proved me entirely wrong.
I hope in more than just one way.
And fulfilled the prophecy while I was at it.
I was thinking the very same thing.
Hey!
Apollo once said you don't realize the truth of a prophecy until it's already too late. This one said the idols couldn't continue.
So long as the last muse lived, which you have. And we are indeed not continuing.
Yeah.
Not like before, no. If only Athena could have understood there were possibilities beyond mere survival.
Yeah.
I meant what I sang. I am not a good man. If Athena had taken me up on my offer, the idols would have been better off.
Yeah.
But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
No more lies?
Then you'll need to try pretty hard. I don't want any more lies. Not even lies by omission.
Ooh.
I shall be as open and forthright as an unclever child.
I'm serious.
God bless.
I can be many things, Grace.
Please.
Even earnest.
Yeah, you
as long
deceive
as it
everybody
means
else.
You'll still dance with me from time to time.
Of course.
I think I can manage that.
Ah, you're so cute. I didn't flash that. That wasn't me
Ready
that
to
did
face
this.
the music one more time.
Yeah.
Always.
They are so cute. That is so cute. All right, we'll see what the consequences of my actions are while I'm at it. I almost flubbed up saving Athena. Or Athena. Almost flubbed up saving Aphrodite. I love that all three of them, by the
Of
way,
course
hang
you're
out in
all
my
here.
apartment.
In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I love that all...
thought, what's the first thing Grace would like to see when she returns home? The answer was obvious. Me.
I love
How does
it.
it feel to be the idol
I love it.
spokesperson, appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm
love
exhausted.
having
The
the three
Oracle
of them
has been
there.
keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
Well, I am
she
amused.
talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Yeah, no shit.
Personally, I still can't believe they haven't rounded us up yet for dissection.
It's that
It
fame
helps that
thing.
most people think the idols are some kind of stunt.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Oh, of course I would like the hot gossip. Please.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Well, yeah.
Terrified, you mean?
Oh,
It was more
especially
that
after World
mortals
War II.
expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
That's fair.
Perhaps that's for the best, really.
We
You
get
don't
pan
still
input.
worry about her, brother. After all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days.
Oh,
I know
she
it's
doesn't
her own
deserve
choosing,
that.
but it seems like such a waste.
I think we can go after her.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Was I imagining things, or was that scoundrel starring in a commercial for footwear? Branding.
You know, I'm
Hermes has
with
been
Pan.
busy.
I
Has
love
become
this.
a social media
I needed
darling,
more Pan in
or
my life, really.
So the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes
really
likes
are
to
good.
people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Yeah.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
They can always disappear whenever they need to.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat
A cult.
in the mountains.
Let's call it a cult.
It's a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being
That's
the goddess
fine.
of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Well, I'm
Quite
glad that
possibly
did it.
she missed being adored by the masses. Who wouldn't really?
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Maybe there's hope.
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
Valid.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
I still would like to know more.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
I don't
What about
know.
Venus? Did she go with them?
The
Professional
mortal.
painter.
I don't believe so. Last I heard, she
The
opened a
mortal. Why
gallery.
do you say it like that?
Aphrodite's become her patron.
Good.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Interesting.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
That's valid.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
If only he hadn't finally confessed to Hecate where some of her missing books went.
Aw. Did you have to give
Aw.
back your precious trophies, Pan?
Worse. She has me running errands. I'm searching for relics like some vagabond treasure
Oh
hunter.
my god, I love
Having
it.
fun, you mean?
Well, that too. I must admit, fleeing from boulder traps is more thrilling than you'd imagine.
Oh my god, that's great though. Oh yeah,
And
this I want to
Medusa?
know.
I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
Medusa is with me at the moment. You did promise her my help.
Oh, how's that going?
It was difficult at first. She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove. I was
Yeah.
upset.
That Medusa ate
I
her.
then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
Good.
And now?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
So she never
all
actually
knew it.
true.
None of us spoke up, though, did we?
At any
Oh
rate,
my
she's
God.
excited by the possibility.
She never
She
tried.
insisted on paying me back by
I knew that she wouldn't.
by cleaning my house.
Thank God.
The Oracle was thrilled.
I'm gonna. That'll kill me. Oh God. Apollo's house is getting cleaned by somebody. Is oh my God, that'll kill me. It'll end me. Okay. Yeah. But good. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're actually helping Medusa. Oh, I could cry.
I'd like to know what's kept you busy,
Oh my
Pan.
God.
Oh, you know me. A little of this, a little of that.
And just
Pining
disappear.
after you, relentlessly.
Oh,
I'm not pining. Well, yes, I am, but I'm also busy. I'm
He at
producing an
least
album
owned
of
up.
music, you see.
Ooh.
You're gonna cut an album?
I want to hear
I'm
it.
not doing the singing myself. No. I'm what's called a producer.
Why does that
I
not surprise me?
Seek out talent and bring them into my new studio, you see. Just let them lie around and feel the creative juices
That's
flowing.
so Pan, though.
Where did you get a studio?
Yeah, really.
Not all of us immortals are broke, dear lad. Some of us managed our money, and I thought, well,
He did it for you, Grace.
Aww.
I know you're busy saving us idols from the mortals, but I thought at some point you might like to return to your music.
Aww. Aww. Romantic.
It is uncharacteristically thoughtful and romantic. I'm impressed.
I can be a romantic, a rogue, and a hip satyr all at the same time. A true Renaissance man, as they
I
say.
am this. I'm so happy. I feel so fulfilled by this ending. I I didn't know what to expect.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not immediately. There's so much to wrap up here, and I want to ensure the Oracle will be fine on her own.
Plus, also, there's that whole Medusa thing.
You're not
I
responsible
cannot
for the
believe
child,
Medusa ate
Apollo.
Artemis.
I believe I am.
Oh.
I need to be confident that both she and the idols won't suffer for my absence.
Good man. Good man.
And after that?
I don't know. I was thinking of traveling for a time. Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
Good.
Poor Apollo. Too much public attention, so it's time to flee to distant surfing shores.
It
Fair.
is a bit disconcerting. The photographers following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even
It's
so,
okay.
I'm not running away. I'll be back.
It's
I
such a
simply think it's time to see
better
the world
ending.
again with my own eyes.
This is such a much more positive ending than all of the other ones.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Are you still pissed at me for taking
Not
the throne?
yet, though. I may be selling the club very soon.
The
Still wild.
Underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither.
Good. I'm glad.
That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, because she's probably afraid I'll take
No,
it.
You don't.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
came by to offer the Queen of Hades my regards. You likely won't see me for quite some time.
Yeah, again,
You
I'm
will be
sorry about
missed,
that.
Sister. More than you'll ever believe.
Yeah. All right. That's
Still
all
can't
there
believe
is.
it's all over.
Oh, it's
I mean, I
scarcely
can.
over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh,
Good.
I didn't do that.
Don't be modest. It deserved to be toppled. You did a fine job.
Thank you.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
That's the subtle way of get out so the two of them can flirt.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the Underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I would like that.
I'd like that, actually.
If it's all the same to you both, Grace and I will be along shortly.
Thanks.
Don't take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
No. So.
Alone, at last.
I thought they'd never leave.
That'd be so cruel.
I thought I'd seen everything. I thought who I was all I could be.
No, you're so much more. Don't trap yourself that way.
You know you changed the tune we've all been dancing to. Even
Yeah.
this immortal satyr's gotta move when he sees you.
On the
And so
coffee
I say,
table,
let's
all
do
right.
it. Momentum's never bad. Who knows who will be when we reach the end of night?
Okay, weird, but I'm in. Your flow doesn't hit the way that it's supposed to right now, but I'm here.
Is live lies between black and white.
I support this, but you're seeming unhinged.
But with you, it feels right.
Yeah.
You've thrown the board all pieces askew.
What, are you impressed or
Many
something?
plans I had pale next to you.
Valid.
What will you do now? Your life's in your hands. Is there more room for pen?
Absolutely.
I am a scoundrel, truth be told. I live my life with all of my soul. I'll apologize till we're made whole. Oh, Grace, it's my heart that you stole.
Aww. Aww.
Come take my hand, come take a chance. I don't do slow.
Aww.
Come, Grace. Let's share this day.
Yes. They're so cute. Oh, I loved it. Fell in love with Pan. Cunning. They've learned not to underestimate you. How did I get cunning? Oh, how do I... Ooh. Hold on, hold on, I need to look. Hold on, how do I... Oh, I must have gotten it for picking so many blue options. Oh, that makes sense. Well, either way, that's been our Pan romance. I want to do a Freddy run, but it's going to take a long time for me to get it done. Because, yeah, this game isn't super long. It's only like 6 hours or so. But the problem is I got, like, other stuff I got to do. And I can only do it on days that I put makeup on, unless you guys are chill with me reacting to all of the Freddy romance without having my makeup together. Oh, I don't know. I want to, but at the same time, I want to see what else is out there. So I guess I'll leave it a little open-ended. If a Freddy romance comes up, then consider it a nice surprise, a la Pan. But if it doesn't, I'm cool with this being the end of the series, because that Pan romance was so unexpectedly sweet, and I genuinely loved it. But either way, that's all the time that we've got for this episode. So take care, everybody.